Hari Om. Start the prayer. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanora Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Tvameva Mata Cha Pitattvameva Tvameva Bandhusya Sakattvameva Tvameva Vidyata Vidam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Amadeva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Gurudeva Deva. Hari Om. And this is a question and answer sessions on Vedanta. And one question that came up is, can self be a teacher? Because a lot of people think, particularly Neo-Advaitins and some who are followers of Bhagavan Ramana Maharshi, they think you don't need an external teacher, you need only self itself can teach. That's what is the contention is. Question is, can self teach? First we have to understand what is self. Self is nothing but pure existent consciousness, and scripture says it is also limitless. That means it is infinite. So I am Atma Brahman. This Atma, this self is Brahman. Brahman means infinite. So infinite means that which is complete everywhere, and from the self point or from Brahman point, there is nothing other than Brahman. It is Ekameva Advitiyam, one without a second. So one with who is a teacher and a taught? There is no teacher and a taught divisions in the self, because self is homogeneous and eternal, pure existent consciousness which is limitless, and therefore it is Ananda Swarupam also. So it is a Swarupa Lakshanam, intrinsic nature, and it's there all the time, eternal. So therefore self doesn't need to realize, and self cannot teach also, because there is no student even to teach, because it is one homogeneous, pure existent consciousness. Then how can self be a teacher? So people misunderstand that self is a teacher because you don't need a guru. All you have to do is sit and inquire, and self gets self-revealed. That statement is right. Self gets self-revealed because self is aprameyam. No means of knowledge is required. But what is required is you need to sit and contemplate on the self. And who is that? Who? That is the Jiva, who doesn't understand that I am the self, who thinks I am this. He needs to sit down and say, I am not this, but I am something else. And how does he know what something else is? That you have to inquire first, who am I? And people think who am I inquiry is sufficient to discover yourself. Who am I inquiry tells you what Vedanta calls is Tvam Padartha Vichara. Who are you is only, I am not this, I am not this, I am not this, because any this is an object, I am a subject. So in the process of I am not this, I am becoming a smaller and smaller, because I am rejecting, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the intellect. Then who am I? Who is going to teach? Oh, self itself will teach. So that's self has been teaching for ages, but still there are millions of people who are confused still. So if self, they can listen to self, then they would have realized by now. So it's not that self doesn't want to teach, because there is no teacher taught duality at all in the self. So self cannot teach, but self itself is present in terms of teacher may come. That's why Vedanta doesn't say sit down and think and self will come and teach. That's not Vedanta tells you. So Krishna says, Tadviddi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya. In order to know, go to a teacher with humility, and they do upadesyanti. So they teach you. So it's not a self. You have to approach a teacher who himself has gone to his teacher and learned from this, and his teacher has gone to his teacher, and therefore there is a Guru Parampara all the way to to Lord. And why a particular teacher or some teacher of Vedanta? Because he himself learned from his teacher, because this is not a subject, say, hey, this is Brahman, this is Atman, again this becomes an object. It cannot be objectified, at the same time it cannot be described, because any description belongs to the finite things. Has to be pointed out for the teacher to think, for direct the mind to think. It is the eye of the eye, ear of the ear, mind of the mind. That's how the teaching is. So it's not mind, but it is the mind of the mind. It is not the eye. Chakshusha navasyati, yena chakshum savasyati. Its eyes cannot see, and that which because of us eyes can see, that you have to contemplate. So Vedanta only provides a direction, and the teacher in the process helps you to look by dropping things that are unnecessary and redirecting your mind in the proper direction. That's why teacher says, that's why scripture says that vijnanartham sa gurum eva abhigachet samit pani sotriyam brahmanishtam. In the Upanishad, it doesn't say, so if once you realize that nothing will work, you have to go to a teacher. And teacher who is Brahmanishta and Sotriya, who himself learned or heard scriptures from his teacher and also firmly established in the knowledge, he is going to teach, and he knows himself how does it help? I now want to know myself. Because the self he knows is the self in all. That means it's an infinite that he understood. And therefore he can impart, because he has gone through the problems and he knows what are the shortcomings and what are the traps involved in the self-realization. And the Gaudapada talks about what are the obstacles in self-realization. Sitting in meditation, I had a beautiful meditation. I was self-realized in those moments. They say one can have a calm and quiet mind, well self that is all the time shining, is being recognized temporarily, but the mind has to come back. The fellow who has that problem says, I am trying to meditate again, but it's difficult for me. So, because the mind is not purified enough in order to achieve that all the time. So, self is not a teacher, even though self is infinite. Self may direct somebody or help a realized person who knows himself. Only a living teacher can only help. What about teachers in the past? Their teaching guides us, and if I have to ask a question, I cannot go and ask him. So I have to ask a living teacher where he can clear out my doubts and help me to resolve. Therefore, only way is to approach an appropriate teacher, a Vedantic teacher, a teacher with a sampradaya, methodology of teaching he knows, and not only he knows the Brahma Vidya, but he knows how to teach also. That is what has to be required. So with that we stop. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi